We need to get the information about the U.S. Census. And, of course, the best person for us to go to get that information is the West Bloomfield Township Clerk, Debbie Binder, who joins us now on the Oakland County Megacast. Debbie, thank you for being with us.
My pleasure, Tyler, as usual. Good to see you and good to see Erica. Thanks.
Yeah, always good to have you with us. Last time you were on, you had mentioned that the U.S. Census response numbers in West Bloomfield were still, and even in other local municipalities that you've spoken to, were still pretty underwhelming. Has there been an improvement in that area as of late?
There's some good news, and then are we going as quickly as I would like to see us go? Again, my goal will be 100% participation, whether or not that's realistic. I know that hasn't been. The good news is we're at 76.4% self-response rate when we have now till October 31st to complete. And last year in 2010, our overall was 77.3. So we're less than 1 percentage point away from our last census turnout. Although in my mind, I'd like to get way beyond that 77.3. Even last time I would shoot for 100%, but let's be realistic. I'll be happy if we come in at 80, 85. So every person is, $18,000 over that 10-year period, $1,800 per year. If there was federal funding that was involved for an emergency like we're experiencing now, it's based on that population and our representation for the state. So it's important to have a complete and accurate count. And the only way to do that is to make sure that we have everybody participate and be counted. One of the areas that they always say is undercounted, which I just can't imagine, are babies, because babies are just so cute. You hate to miss counting a baby, but we just want to remind people that make sure you count the babies that are living in your home too. So.
Well, that's good to hear. And there's still tons of time left to fill it out too. You have until October to get your census information filled out. So there's a great.
There's 3 ways for people to respond. They can respond by either by the form that they can also contact.
All right, we seem to have
online.
Debbie, we're having just some connection issues with you. Just a moment. I'm going to let this buffer for just a quick moment, and hopefully we'll have you back to ask a couple more quick questions before we wrap up the hour. But Debbie Bonder's saying that West Bloomfield really close to matching its 2010 census response numbers, about 1% away from that. So that's really good to hear. We do not quite have Debbie back. Debbie, are you still there? Can you at least hear us and respond? Let's see if we can hear you.
See if that's better.
It's a little bit better. We can at least hear you right now, so
okay.
That's fine.
It jumped Wi-Fi. I think it was actually on my end. I apologize. It jumped onto the generic Wi-Fi.
That's okay. So we just have a couple more minutes left. You also wanted to touch briefly on West Bloomfield Township's absentee voting. If you could touch on that real quick.
Yes, I want to make sure, we have an election coming up on August 4th and one on November 3rd. The absentee ballot applications are available starting now for the August 4th primary. If you're on the permanent absent voter list, your application did go out this week. You should get it any day. Reminder, you won't get a ballot unless you return that application completed and signed. So please make sure you do. I know you want to earn that sticker for I voted. It's really important to get out there and have your voice heard. If you have any questions, call the clerk's office at 248-451-4848 or email. It's easy to find between the website. You can find information, and also going back to the census website, I know has a lot of important information if you wanted to find out how to respond. But as far as voting, go to the township website, follow the clerk's office Facebook page. We try to make the information as accessible and easy to get as possible to make sure that everyone has access to the ballot. It's really important to get out there and be heard. And if you want to add your name to that permanent absent voter list, you will get an absent voter application to fill out automatically every election. You send that back, we receive it completed and signed, we send a ballot.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Debbie Bonder. I got to let you go real quick. We're coming up on the top of the hour, but thank you for being with us, and thank you for having us on your Facebook page today.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for helping spread the word. I greatly appreciate it.